Manchild Show with Boy Green Digital, and why not? We've got more fantasy drafts to unveil. We've got 2 down, 2 to go. BG, you're taking the 4th one all on your own. I'm not in that Quad Cities League, and frankly, I'll show up in the comments if you want that night, but I am not coming on video for the Quad Cities. I have lowered my standards to now enter the Triple C. I am in the realm, and I find out, Boy Green, that I have friends down here in the Triple C, ones that inevitably were in the big league, the Champs League, that we still reside in, that have sunk down now 2 leagues and must fight their way back for 2 seasons to have a chance to get back to play with the big boys. But here the big boys are. We're here to play with you even in the Triple C now, all right? The big boys have entered the fray just to try to push you down a little bit more there, boys. We'll see if we can get it done.
Yeah, it feels like the Impractical Jokers movie. One of the bits they do is Joe Gatto pretends that he was a 12-year-old boy that got lost in a cave, and that museum introduction, he like stumbles out with this 12-year-old shirt that he outgrew, and he's all dirty and everything. He's like, "What year is it? What's going on?" And then then there's a few, "Joe, is that you?" So that's you as you're down here in the Fantasy Football League, Lerch. You're going, "Fred, you're here? Where? How long have you been in this cave?" So we're in, it's welcoming old friends here, Lerch.
Well, look, we were going to have a couple of league members join us, but we were having some technical problems. We're ready late as can be. Boy Green's running the graveyard shift back at the radio station. It's fun to see the studio now, Boy Green, that we used to sit in with these bare walls. I mean, outside of that Score 1260 sign over your one shoulder, I mean, there's nothing left in that room that we used to have. Everything. The walls were filled with all of these things that we're going to be giving away in the next couple of months here as we venture into our digital world. Yeah, no more trophies on the shelf. I mean, man, it's just bare. It's barren, man.
Barren.
So the studio's moved. Obviously, I got a posh headquarters here, baby. I got some jersey change out. So I got Malik Neighbors hanging behind me right now. I hear he's okay, by the way. Don't worry about a Giants fan. He banged up his shoulder a little today. It's okay. It's going to be fine. All reports are good on Malik Neighbors. But we've got another fantasy draft to draw. So, Boy Green, without further ado, I think we got to get after it. 12 spots again. All of our fantasy leagues are 12 teams, which to me is the primo amount of teams. Do you agree, Boy Green? That's why we've stuck with 12 teams in all 4 of our leagues. Perfect number to work with.
I've been playing fantasy football for some odd 20 years or something, and I will tell you that I've played in a lot of different combinations: standard, scoring, full point PPR, 8 teams, 10 teams, 12 teams, 16-team leagues. And to be honest, it's good to do all those because you find what's right. You know, the porch, too salty. Ooh, it's this. And then when I tried a 12-team league, went, it's just right. It's a good enough challenge. I think 10 teams is too small. Everyone is really good teams, and you can reach out to the free agency and get unrealistic players. To me, 12-team is a good challenge. You're not reaching for 5th-string running backs. It's not 14 or 16-team leagues. It just feels just right, the right competitive balance. Drafts matter, competitions matter. So to me, I feel like that's the right porridge. It took me a lot of time to find that one, but I think that's the right porridge for the league.
All right, so let's get it on, baby. I want to get this thing moving and grooving here and get myself to a cup of coffee and then to bed, or maybe I shouldn't have that cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee. Then I won't be going to bed, I guess. All right, so let's get rocking and rolling here. We're going to do it just like we did the draft in the Chumps League that we did just a night ago. All right, I am going to give you a number. All right, I'm going to randomly pick one of the 12 spots. Then you will draw out a name out of your hat there. I know you've got all the team names in there, including ours. And then we will place them in the proper order. And then you're going to type in a little ticker below so people can keep track of who already has their spot. So it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. You got your names all together, Boy Green. Are you ready?
I am. Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who's watching. Bad Shaw, thank you for being up here late on a Tuesday night. Thank you very much. Bill, the produce guy, was going to join us live, but some technical issues, and he says he has to be up at 3 a.m. So late for us. We appreciate it.
We're going to move, Bill. We'll make this fast for you, I promise.
And Josh Balloon, I'm ready to get back to greatness. He's one of those people you talked about, Lerch, and you're like, wait a second, what's that guy in the Champs League at one point? He has been, and he has the
two-time Chump champ, which was his name at one point. He has won the Chumps League twice. The only 2-time Chumps League winner, but now he's down in the Triple C. You got to get back to the Chumps, be a 3-time Chump winner, and then finally get back with the big boys and hopefully stay, Josh. So wishing you a lot of luck, although the competition's on. No matter what league I'm in, I want to win, baby. I want one of those top 3 spots, no matter what.
Yeah, it's been very topsy-turvy for Josh, but I can respect it. And then just real quick, I want to give a shout-out. I see Mother Effing Chew gifted a Boy Green Coffee Club membership, which is very kind. And, hey, eventually, Lerch, we're going to be spinning one of these, which is going to be pretty cool here in the near future when we have these available. So I want to give a shout-out to MFC. Play those beautiful draft chimes every time a membership is gifted. An angel gets their wings, I believe. MFC, you are 2 gifted memberships away from receiving another raffle ticket for our Jets Cowboys giveaway. So we'll be talking more about that on Boy Green Daily tomorrow morning. So congratulations, and here we go. So, Lerch, we've delayed long enough. I've got the 12 team names in here.
Do this thing.
You give me the number, and we will lock that in by random draw. All these names are cut up in here, as you can see, and we'll show it on camera. So, Lerch, what first number are we doing here?
All right, let's go lucky number 7. How about something right down the middle? Whoever you pick out is going 7th. Who's number 7?
Here we go.
I'll give you the nice deep voice. Number 7.
Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. Whoever this is. 1, I think it is. Okay. All right. Look, he's in the chat. Zen Allen, that is Joshua Rowe. So Josh is number 7, lucky number 7. There you go.
All right, Josh Lewin at number 7. Okay.
And
all right.
As you said earlier, Lerch, the scrolling ticker, guys, if you guys are watching live or after the fact, every time a pick is sort of connected with a number, we'll update it in the draft order reveal on the scrolling ticker, and then I will update that for all the members that are in the league on the Yahoo Fantasy Football app.
All right, so let's go a little further down, Boy Green. Let's go towards the bottom, but not quite the bottom. Let's go to pick 11. 7-11 kind of makes sense to me.
All right, sure. You're the maestro here. You're the master.
That's right. Call me maestro. I watched that episode of Seinfeld last night, by the way. I got very upset when Jerry called him Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Cobb is the maestro's real name, by the way. Bob Cobb.
Yeah, what a guy. So,
no wonder he wants to be called maestro. Go ahead.
You're running the operation, so here we go. Here's the next one up. What number did you say this is?
11.
Okay. This is Nick's Takes. Okay. Nicholas is number 11. And I'll tell you this, Lerch, because, you don't really, hang out with the, the great unwashed.
No, I don't. That's right. I stay away from the great unwashed, but apparently I've become unwashed myself.
Yeah. So the interesting thing here as we update the banner now 11 is Nick is a guy who's been talking trash. He says, I can't wait to get up to the higher leagues. Done. He says he will earn his way up. So Nick's Takes has been a guy that's talked some trash. We'll see.
All right. Okay. I think a fun spot is always the turn. Last night in the Chumps League, I got the turn. That's the 12 spot. Let's draw that spot next.
Okay, here we go. All righty. Okay, whoever this is. All right, you'll love this guy, Lerch. He's a Giants fan. Love thy neighbors. This is Jeff.
Okay, Jeff. Love thy neighbors. Love it. Love thy neighbors. Good name.
Love thy neighbors. I'll put
creative names are always welcome in our fantasy leagues. We like creative names. We've become more and more creative. Boy Green has a T-shirt done every year for his fantasy football team. I have done that a couple of years. I might get back to it again this year, Boy Green, with the very cool Stairway to Evans nickname. Seems to lend itself to some merch very, very easily. So we'll see if we can get something done before we get to our fantasy drafts, which are in less than a month or about a month away. So amazing how fast it's going.
100%. And by the way, I see a few more comments in here. Joshua reacting to his pick, saying lucky number 7. That's the spot you got to be smart at. If you miss big. That's the same thing.
True.
I would say a lot of the spots in this league. And Badshaw, I believe, is in our Quad Cities league. So
is he?
He earned his way up. So we'll be doing that draft order review at some point, probably this week, as we try to continue to crank them out. So more to come there.
All right, let's go to a higher number in the draft. Let's go all the way up to number 3. That's a number that I have in the Champs League. Am I getting number 3 again, Boy Green? I'm still in the hat. Let's see.
Now, Lerch, I know we don't want these shows to go on too long. What pick do you want tonight? before we even draw anything.
Well, I've got 12 and 3, so I'd love something in the middle of the pack, 6 maybe it'd be nice, maybe 5 or 6.
Right now, Larch? What number are we drawing right now?
Number 3.
3. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, here we go, whoever this is. Let James Cook. This is Brandon, a Bills fan. Let James Cook. Okay, who gets number 3, Lurch?
Okay, let James Cook in the 3 spot. All right, let's draw a number that I'm hoping to get. Let's try number 5.
Okay, so you're trying to manifest this one. This is a pick you would want, Lurch. Okay, here we go. All right, I got something here. Okay. This is our good old buddy. Another one you're like, how'd you get Dave?
Who is it?
Hahn. Tiger wish he could. Daniel Hahn, our Buffalo Bills guru. Daniel Hahn. Okay.
Wow, Hahn's down in the Triple C, huh? Oh, boy.
It's been tough. And think about this, Lurch, right? So for those who don't remember, right, every time you finish top 3, you move up to the next league. Daniel Hahn was supposed to be in our Champs League, but his wife had a baby, so he had to make some priority decisions. So he stayed in the Champs League and now in the Triple C. That poor bastard.
Right. What happened was his wife had a baby. That's not the reason he didn't come into the league. You have to be at our live draft in order to participate in our highest league, the Champs League, which is the only one at this point that is a live draft. And he could not make it because he had child duties and his wife didn't want to. And he lives halfway across the country, and his wife didn't. They just couldn't make it happen. So then he said, "I'll stay in the Chumps League," and then he ended up in the bottom 3 of the Chumps League and got demoted to the Triple C. So sorry, Mr. Hahn, you're gonna have to work your way back up. Maybe if there's a chance to give him a break somewhere along the line in the next couple seasons, Boy Green, maybe we'll give him a break.
And we love to do that. By the way, that was 5 for Daniel, correct?
Correct, 5.
Okay, beautiful. Next number, Lurch. Let's keep
All right.
going.
Hey, I wouldn't mind having one number 1, so I didn't get my 5. How about number 1? Let's draw that next, Boy Green. Top of the draft.
Get some shaking going on here. Okay. All right.
Get me some Bijan Robinson, some Jamar Chase,
somebody
like that. A little Saquon Barkley.
Who's this? What pick number is
this? Number 1.
Moving on up, this is John. John gets the number 1 pick. Shout out to John here, baby, as he's been moving on up the leagues. And, well, now he's moved up all the way to the number 1 overall pick.
Number 1 pick. All right. He's going to have his choices. All right. Let's go a little further down here. How about number 10?
Okay. Get some shaking movement going on here. Okay. Number 10. Here we go. This is placeholder, Bill the Produce Guy.
Bill, number 10.
Bill the Produce Guy, placeholder. Sorry, my horrific handwriting gave me pause on reading this, which should be no excuse since I'm the guy, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose.
So Josh at number 7 and Bill at number 10. I know you're both in the chat. Tell us who you would have liked, who you'd like to get if you could pick a guy of your choice. Obviously, don't pick somebody that you think is going to be picked in the top 5 or something. But if you could get a guy right now, who would you like at number 7 and number 10 for you two guys? All right, let's pick another number here, BG. Let's go with 8.
Okay. Also, just address some comments coming in here. Batcha says he finished in dead last year. Here's the good news, Lurch. We have not developed a 5th league yet, so he had nowhere to drop.
Can't go down from the Quad Cities at this point.
So, congratulations.
It'll have to be like a Cinco de Mayo or something. We need something with a play with a 5.
Yeah, we'll work on that and keep you guys posted. Guy is here on the chat. Appreciate you. Joshua, Jamie saying good luck. And also my future father-in-law, Tom, is in here. Get a real team, really, the Jets. Thank you for working that in.
I love it.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're drawing number 8, PG.
Number 8. Lurch, man, you have not been drawn yet.
We have not. We're both still on the board here.
Here we go. All right. Okay, this is a special guy in our league, Lurch. Waddling into the end zone. His nickname's Ryan, but we know him as Jabbers +1 in the live fantasy drafts. It's our board op team.
Okay. Jabbers' team manager is now in our Triple C league. Okay.
What's the number, Lurch?
What's that?
What was the number for this guy?
Number 8.
8.
So
Okay.
Ryan Jabber's buddy is number 8. Should call him the consultant to Jabber in the Champs League. We'll
Yeah,
see
right.
if he's back again this year, consulting on draft night. The only one that brings an extra person to help draft. Very interesting. And they'll be sitting right next to me, by the way. So I'll be listening to that consulting very, very carefully as I strategize my picks.
I have never heard of that before, but I guess more power to you, I suppose. So I'm sure we'll be seeing him this year, and maybe eventually he'll punch his own ticket to the league. All right, next number, Lerch.
All right, look, one of my favorite all-time numbers, Boy Green. I wouldn't mind if I get it. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Okay.
Get me some Stairway, baby. I want some Stairway here.
See what this is. This is 2024 contender Jarrell Reyes. 2024 contender Jarrell Reyes. He got the number 2 overall pick, Lerch.
Wow, we have a guy named Jarrell in our league, man.
We
That's
do,
like
yeah.
Superman. That's Superman's father's name, isn't it? Jarrell?
Yeah, I guess.
Or Jor-El. It might be spelled a little different, but I think that's the way you say it, Jor-El.
Yeah, it's spelled Jorell.
Yeah, I think that's the way that Superman's father spells it.
So congratulations, Superman. You just got the number 2 overall pick. There you go.
Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's try number 4. We'll finish out the top 5 here. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 5 filled out. Who's getting 4? Is it going to be me or you, BG?
Wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is for what number you said, Lerch?
4.
Okay. Here we go. This is Vrabel's Rage, a.k.a. Jay.
Wow.
So it'll be me or Lerch. Oh, my goodness.
There are 2 numbers left, 6 and 9. We're getting one, and you're getting the other. All right. Which one would you prefer, BG?
Well, real quick, Vrabel's Rage is 4th overall, correct?
He is 4, correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're getting this together as we're operating this. So, okay, my 2 choices, again, the scrolling ticker has all the draft order reveal so far. Our 2 choices, our 2 available numbers are which 2 again, Lerch?
6 and 9.
Either one's different. The Champs, I don't even remember what I have in the Champs League, to be honest with you. So, I know I got number 1 pick in the Champs League, so 6 or 9, either way works for me. We'll leave it up to the gods, I guess. Okay, which number are we going with, Lerch?
6.
Okay, you're 6.
I think I'd prefer 6.
Okay. Well, you're not going to get it. Dr. Fields good. Boy Green has 6, baby.
All right, Boy Green gets 6. Just to confer, pull out the last name to confer that I did indeed get 9.
Yep, okay, let's see. Let me add this in real quick here, which is Boy Green for the people watching at home. Yes, let's make sure you even had a name in the hat.
Yeah.
Anybody else, that'd be interesting. So, yes, this is the last one in here. And that it is Stairway.
It is me.
3, man.
Stairway to Evans 3. That's right. Stairway to Evans 3. All right. Yep, I'm number 9. Hey, the Beatles once loved number 9. They had an album where they had a song, Number 9, Number 9, Number 9. So I guess I'm number 9. All right. So let's review it. You've got the scrolling ticker there, Boy Green. Let's review it and tell people what all the picks are. I know you're picking at 6. I know I'm picking at 9. And we got some people that we have once crossed paths with, dare I say, in the upper echelon leagues who have slipped down to the Triple C, trying to scratch and claw their ways out.
Yeah, here is the official Triple C draft order reveal. Again, this was at random. Lerch picking numbers 1 through 12. Me corresponding that with random names in a hat, and those get linked up together to determine a draft order. And the reason for doing this, by the way, folks, is so you can mock draft ahead of time to get that full experience. So, anywho, long story short, moving on up. That's John. He got the number 1 overall pick. 2024 contender Jarrell Reyes got the 2nd overall pick. Let James Cook Brandon got the 3rd overall pick. Vrabel's Rage, a.k.a. Jay, he got the 4th overall pick. Tiger Wish He Could, Daniel Hahn got the 5th overall pick. Dr. Feelsgood, a.k.a. Boy Green, a.k.a. Paul, got the 6th overall pick here on the big board. 7th overall was Joshua Lewin, who's here in our comment section. 8, waddling into the end zone, a.k.a. Ryan, a.k.a. Jabber's special secret counsel for live draft. Here on the show. Manchild, you rounded out with 9. Stairway to Evans 3. Manchild 10. Build a Produce Guy 11. Nick's Takes, and finally 12. Love Thy Neighbors. That is Jeffrey, and that is the draft order that is also revealed down below.
All right, so I'll get to snipe Bill, the Produce Guy. I'm right in front of you, Bill. Look Out, brother. All
Yeah.
right. I know everybody wants to get some sleep. Bill's got a 3 a.m. wake-up call. So, Bill, go to bed. You know when you're picking now. I'll try not to mess you up too much being right in front of you at number 9. Everybody have fabulous luck as we get closer and closer to draft season. If you're not already doing your homework, make sure you do so. Also, definitely tune in to our Friday live show every Friday at MC Show Digital at 10:30. Joe Bartle, our fantasy insider, will be with us. Send us questions, show up in the comments. It will be a live show, so you'll be able to interact with us live, and we'll ask Joe your questions each and every week. We're going to do that every Friday all the way through up to the draft and throughout the entire season with Joe Bartle. So he'll even be there to help you with waiver wire stuff and drops and ads and all that kind of stuff as well. So Joe's a great resource and a really excellent addition to our leagues, and he participates in one of our leagues. He is in the Champs League this year, so he made his way up. He fell all the way to this league, the Triple C, a few years ago, finished in the top 3 in the Triple C, finished the following year top 3 in the Chumps League, and last year he made his way back to the Champs League and flew all the way from Madison, Wisconsin, where he lives, not too far from where the Packers play, and showed up for our live draft, and he will be there again this year. He's making the trip again because you have to be at the live draft in order to participate in our Champs League, and Joe is back. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, and real quick, I just want to plug tomorrow morning. We're going to be earlier than normal. Our normal Monday, Wednesday live shows are at 11 o'clock. In this particular case, it will be at 9 in the morning. It's completely my fault because we have Syracuse Mets afternoon baseball game here at the radio station. So we'll be doing that live at 9 o'clock. Myself, Jim the Manchild Lerch, and Chris Carlson, a very interesting local story that's really captivated here, the local media market. It's been an interesting question. So we'll be putting up that live link here shortly, and you guys can catch that ahead of time to see the link on our page, and we will be live at 9 o'clock, Lerch, tomorrow morning.
Oh, look at this, Bill, already talking trash. I will get to benefit from your mistakes. Oh, now I'm doubly going to snipe them there. Oh boy.
And one last thing. So again, we have Chris Carlson tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And then one more time, Lerch, for all of us, and maybe you're not even going to be a part of that, the Quad Cities draft order reveal. So we have one more league to go, and Badshaw, apparently that's your league. So we will do that one more time at some point this week to lock everybody in.
Okay, well, listen, it's been a late night. Everybody, thanks for popping into the chat. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to subscribe. At MC Show Digital is our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe there. Click on the notifications so you get all the notifications when we're putting things out. Earlier today, I had a great video that we put out with Joey. Why am I forgetting Joey's last name? Say it again.
Joey Carney.
Carney, thank you very much. I just blanked. It's getting too late. Joey Carney, WWE Insider. He does an amazing podcast. And we talked with him about all kinds of things, including the passing of Hulk Hogan and a whole big preview on SummerSlam. So if you love wrestling, you got to go back and watch that video. It was awesome. He's really a lot of fun. A very entertaining guy, is a really huge social media following. We'd love to be just like him in a couple of years. So please tell your friends. And don't forget, the first 300 subscribers, one of you is going to walk out with that David Tyree framed photo that's still sitting right there on my wall. I want to get that thing out to one of you guys. So we're closing in. I think we're getting close to only 100 more people that we need to subscribe before we give that thing away. So the faster you tell people, the faster we'll be able to do that. All right, that's it. It's a late night. Everybody go to bed. Have a good one. We'll be back bright and early in the morning, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Live show tomorrow on all things football, training camp, anything that's going on in the world of sports. We'll be on it tomorrow morning. Thanks, everybody. Take care.